Welcome to the Ask Brad series of educational videos. The video you're about to watch features Brad Cypress. Brad is a senior security architect at VendorSafe Technologies in Houston, Texas. He graduated from Emory University in Atlanta and has 20 years experience in the security industry. He holds an SSCP certificate, that is, a System Security Certified Practitioner. He is VendorSafe's representative to the PCI Security Standards Council and is a member of the Special Interest Group on Scoping. He is also a member of the Retail Solutions Providers Association PCI Committee. Brad routinely speaks at industry events and is available for private consultation upon request. Contact information is available at the end of the video. So grab a bag of popcorn, sit back, relax, and learn about credit card data.
Hello, my name is Brad Cypress, and I'm with VendorSafe Technologies. Today, we're going to cover credit card safety for card handling employees. First, I'm going to go over the 5 rules, and then we're going to cover them in more detail. They're all simple and straightforward, and you'll be through with this training in less than 10 minutes. So in summary, number 1, never make an electronic copy of sensitive cardholder data. Number 2, do not physically record card numbers unless it is part of your standard business process. Number 3, physical copies of sensitive cardholder data must be destroyed after the transaction is completed. Number 4, never send emails or other correspondence containing sensitive cardholder data. Number 5, if a customer leaves their credit card behind by mistake, destroy it if it has not been retrieved after 24 hours. Now that you know the rules, let me give you some background. Over the last 20 years, the dramatic rise in credit card use has provided convenience for customers and boosted sales for retailers, service providers, and restaurants. One quick swipe of a plastic card and prompt approval from a bank hundreds of miles away is by far our most popular method of receiving payments for goods and services. Unfortunately, criminals have also profited from digital age convenience as credit and debit card data theft poses a growing threat. A security breach is a nightmare for any establishment, resulting in high fines and a damaged reputation. At some point, someone is going to give you their credit card for payment, and they're going to trust that you are going to do everything in your ability to keep their card safe. The potential for credit card data to be stolen on your watch is very real. But by taking steps to ensure the security of that data, then you can protect your customers and your company. In this video, we're going to discuss key card security issues, including the payment card industry data security standard, sensitive cardholder data, and 5 steps you need to take in order to prevent a data breach. First, let me tell you about the payment card industry data security standard. It's commonly known as PCI. It's a security standard that the credit card companies developed so that businesses accepting credit cards will know how to protect customer card data from all types of theft. While there are many rules and details surrounding PCI, there is one guiding principle that every employee should understand. As soon as credit card data is no longer needed, PCI encourages the destruction of that data. In other words, get rid of it if you don't need it. By keeping this one rule in mind, everything else covered in this training material will fall neatly into place. Later, we'll go over the process of destroying post-transaction credit card data. But if you see credit cards or credit card data just lying around, then you already know that there's an issue. So what exactly is cardholder data? In technical terms, cardholder data refers to the data necessary to process a credit card. At a minimum, it is the primary account number. That's the 13 or 16-digit number associated with the credit card. However, if you tie other information to that number, such as the name on the account, the expiration date, the 3 or 4-digit security code, or anything else that will help associate a credit card number with a person, then that information is also considered to be sensitive cardholder data. Beyond the numbers that someone could see by physically viewing a credit card, there is also electronic data on the card, either on a magnetic stripe on the back of the card or in a computer chip that is now being embedded in some cards. This electronic data is designed to be gathered only by credit card systems and card readers. Employees should never have a reason to intercept any of this electronic information. Here are 5 simple steps that you need to take to ensure that cardholder data remains secure. 1. Never copy sensitive cardholder data to any form of electronic media. There are many news stories about criminals who have solicited people to use handheld scanners, sometimes called skimmers, to steal credit cards when a customer hands over their card to pay for goods or services. Inevitably, the employees who were enticed in such a scam are highlighted in the news as being criminals, while the organizers of the crime have already moved on. Credit card scanning is a criminal offense and a felony in most states. There is never a legitimate purpose for you to scan credit cards. If you are ever approached to participate in such a scam, you should contact your manager immediately. The next step for protecting credit card data has to do with writing down credit cards or using physical imprint machines, sometimes called a knuckle buster. Do not write down credit card numbers on scraps of paper, ledgers, or hand tickets unless it's part of the standard credit card process for your business. If there's a legitimate business reason to record the credit card number, it's up to all employees to make sure that the credit card numbers are always secured in a locked environment when they are not in use. This means that they cannot be left on the counter or the bar while running a tab. They cannot be left in an unlocked drawer or held simply in a zipper pouch. Furthermore, as soon as the card transaction is processed, the data associated with that card must be destroyed in an acceptable method that we'll describe later. Don't just throw out the credit card information, destroy it first. Thieves sift through trash all the time looking for credit card information to steal. Here's what you should do. Remember this simple guiding principle. If you have to hold credit card data for an approved business purpose, understand that you must always keep that data in a secure, locked environment, and when the transaction is finished, you must either return the card or destroy the data after it is no longer needed. The third step is about destroying data, which we've mentioned a couple times already. If you have physical credit card data that needs to be thrown away, it must be completely unreadable, incinerated, or cross-shredded to no more than quarter-inch pieces. Most people do not realize how often data compromises could simply have been avoided if there was more care taken in destroying sensitive data before it reached your trash. Your employer has a policy for destroying card data. Make sure that you know it and that you follow it every time. Number 4, internet-based communications can improve customer service, but they can also heighten the potential for data theft. Never send emails containing credit card data. If you're asked to do it, you must hold firm that your company policy does not permit you to send credit card information via email. If you receive a credit card in an email, delete it immediately, including the copy that may be put in your trash folder afterwards. Furthermore, you should notify whoever sent you the message that you cannot accept emails with credit cards, and that they shouldn't send them to you in the future. So number 5, what should you do if a customer leaves their credit card behind? First, you should notify your manager immediately. The credit card should then be taken and secured under lock and key, and the customer should be contacted if at all possible. If the customer does not return for the card within 24 hours, the card should be destroyed via cross-shredding so that no single piece of the card is readable. If the customer returns or calls after 24 hours, let them know that their card was destroyed to protect their sensitive card data. So let's wrap all this up. In summary, the information and measures in this video are relevant to anyone who handles credit card data, whether it comes from credit cards or debit cards, in person or on the phone. Whenever you're responsible for this sensitive data, you need to take the measures to protect your customers and your organization from unauthorized intrusion and data compromise. If you have further questions regarding credit card security or specific procedures, you should ask your manager for guidance. Your company takes credit cards seriously, and they want you to follow their guidelines. So ask questions if you have them.